Hey, what's going on, South Show Post? How you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. And long time no speak. It feels like years. It feels like months. It feels like decades that I haven't been with you guys. Unfortunately, I was flying out last night. Had a 1:30 in the morning flight. Little bit delayed via Istanbul to Italy. Here I am in Italy for you, bringing the news live to you. Guys, how have you been? I hope you've all been well. I missed you guys. It's been a crazy ride. In regards to my life, it's been madness. It's been crazy. Of course, I've got a lot to do. I've been running around. I've been thinking of you guys. I'm thinking, goodness me, I need to get this sorted. You know. So I'm a little bit late. Apologies that I'm late. Really sorry that I'm late. A lot of things that I had to sort out in regards to connection and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a mad one. In regards to Manchester United, of course, Joshua Zirkzee is in the news on everyone's lips. He could be the first guy through the door at Old Trafford. Could be the first guy to be the first signing for Manchester United, of course. The first signing for Manchester United. And it's a good signing. It's taken a while. I mean, it's taken a while to get the agreement done, to get the transfer completed. It has taken a while, and it'd be great if we can get him over the line by this week, to be honest with you. What is it, Monday? So it'd be great if we can get it over the line by this week. If we can get it over the line by this week, it'd be absolutely incredible. I don't even like my backdrop. I'm trying to find the best backdrop. You know, I haven't got any bricks anymore. You know, there's loads of books that I've never read. So welcome to the life of Stretford Post, and welcome to Chatterbox. I'm so glad you can make it with me today. It's been an absolute crazy one. I landed in Istanbul from the UAE. I landed in Istanbul, goodness me, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Had a few hours wait, and then I had to fly off to Italy, where I am today, the south of Italy, Naples to be exact. So good to have you here. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Breaking Dawn will be back tomorrow. Watch-alongs, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back tomorrow. Let's hope so. Really hope so. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to smash a like. Zirkzee could be a Manchester United player by the end of next week here in Italy. They're saying that he's already agreed a fee with Manchester United. Everything has been agreed. Here in Italy, what I'm hearing is that Zirkzee is a Manchester United player. What can you say? I'm in Italy. This is where it is. This is where Zirkzee played last season. So they're telling me that Zirkzee is a done deal, and it should be done by this week. By the end of this week, it's Monday. So by the end of this week, it should be done. And I think that'd be a very, very good deal for Manchester United. Of course, everything is falling into place now. The coaches, the players, the staff, everything is falling into place. Everything is coming to fruition. That's what we need. We need everything to work out, and we need to support the cause. We hope that Ineos can deliver. We hope. We have no choice but to support. So make sure you show your support to Ten Hag, to Ineos, to the players that come in, the backroom staff, everyone who's coming in. Rene Hake, Ruud van Nistelrooy. We need to start believing, and we need to start supporting these guys and believing their process. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe. I'm in Italy. Word is here. Zirkzee. I've seen it on the front pages. I've seen it everywhere. Zirkzee is a Manchester United player. Almost Manchester United player. They said it could be done by the end of this week. By the end of this week, it could be done. When I arrived here in Italy, I was shattered, didn't get a wink of sleep. Flights leave late in the UAE, so I flew over here via Istanbul, and I thought, you know what, I am knackered, but I'm going to bring the news tomorrow. I was thinking of you guys, and I thought, you know what, I missed Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn has to be the break of dawn. It can't be in the afternoon, so I got here late, and I couldn't report it. But Manchester United, Joshua Zirkzee is almost certain to be a Manchester United player. 95% sure, the new 95% club. So, guys, what do you think about that? What do you think about Zirkzee? How do you think? Cads, what's going on, mate? How you doing, brother? How you doing? I think the club and the United will still negotiate a fee. Whether it's over here, they said they've accepted a fee. Yeah, Kenny Delict and Ugarte next. We hope so. Fingers crossed. We really do hope so. We hope so. We hope so. Fingers crossed. But Zirkzee is a Manchester United player. He's agreed terms. Whether that's agreed with Manchester United, whether the agreement is done. I don't think so yet, but it said the deal should be done by the end of the week. So let's have fingers crossed. Don't shoot the messenger. Over here in Italy, they're saying that, obviously. Kenny, I'm in Napoli. So, yeah, good to have you here, Kenny. Good to see you again. Cads, good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me for this stream. Don't forget to smash a like, and obviously I think you subscribe. So you guys are the best, man. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I couldn't join you this morning and last night. I was flying out 1:30 in the morning was my flight. Flew to Istanbul, a few hours in Istanbul, and straight to Naples from Istanbul. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Life gets in the way of some things, and you just have to go with it. And of course, Wi-Fi and this and that goes on top of that. But Joshua Zirkzee, in my prediction, 95%. You can hold that against me. You can say whatever you want. 95%. Believe that. We hope so anyway. Let's hope so. I don't believe everything for gospel. I just believe that if it's Serie A, Zirkzee played in Serie A last season, so I believe that he will be a good. I believe that's already. I believe the deal was done. I believe them, here. So I believe that deal is going to be done, and we will get it moving. We will get it moving. So, and we'll get this transfer moving. As in regards to De Ligt and Ugarte. If we sign them as well, will be fantastic. That would be a good window so far. We need a left back, in my opinion. I don't think we can rely on Shaw or Malacia. I think we need a left back myself. I do. And I think we should sign a left back, whether that is a Gutierrez type player. It would be a good buy, and I'll be happy with that. Obviously, Ten Hag is a big admirer of Gutierrez as well. Yeah, Kenny, could you be a transfer agent to get that Georgian winger? I've been in Naples. I've been connected to Napoli for a long time. Unfortunately, Kvaratskhelia is very, very expensive, and if we could sign him, he'd be top of my list. He'd be better than all the wingers we have. He's a brilliant player. If you want me to go down to the Sao Paulo, the Diego Maradona Stadium, I could do a little broadcast down there and do a little protest down there for you. Hold up my flags, come to United. But I think I might be killed if I did that. So I could go down there and I could, player swap for Rashford, but I don't think they'll like Rashford in Napoli, mate. I don't think they'll handle. I don't think they will accept the late nights in Belfast. To be honest with you, of course, it is mafia country here, so you got to be very careful where you step, and you can't be messing around, Or he could end up the direction of Diego Maradona. He could be joining the mafia, Rashford, Don Rashford. So he could be doing that, He could join the mafia over here, and he can settle in. I could give him a few pointers. Put it that way, I can give him a few pointers, and yeah, man. Rashford, a swap deal for Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, I would love that. I'd be all over that. Plus a bit of cash, bit of wad. Yeah, I think I would be all over that. But unfortunately, Kvaratskhelia would be going for 150 million minimum. I think 120 minimum. I should think. Yeah. So yeah, Don Rashford, mate, do something about it. Come over here. I'll give you some pointers, and you can play for Napoli and become a legend over here. They'll love you over here as long as you don't go partying. They only go partying when they say so. Ask Diego Maradona. Well, you can't ask Diego Maradona now. God rest his soul. But yeah, ask when you get here. Ask. When you can go for a party. You can't just shoot off to Belfast before a game. They won't accept that, my man. They won't accept that. You can't do that over here, bruv. You know what I mean? You can't do that over here. Kenny, did you miss me? Guys, did you miss me? I've been away. I was on here for Breaking Dawn. I was heartbroken because flights. Flights. It's just, you know how it is. I just especially from the UAE, they love their 1:30 a.m. flight, and I had to come here. Now, things to do, bruv. Things to do. Now, in regards to, who was I going to say now? Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have received a rumoured transfer request from Gui's agent. Gui, of course, has been highly impressive in England's European Championship 24 run. Well, not England's, but he's been okay as a player. England have been pretty poor, to be honest. How they got to the semi-final, Lord only knows. When you talk about football's regressed, Here's a prime example. In this England side getting to a semi-final. This England side. This one. The golden generation didn't even get to a final. Beckham, Scholes get to a semi-final. Beckham, Scholes, Ashley Cole, Gary Neville, all them lot. They didn't get to a semi-final. Can you believe it? You know, they didn't even get to a semi-final. So for this England side to get to a semi-final, it goes to show you everything about what you need to know about what the way football is now and the way football has regressed. If you watched my podcast a few weeks ago, I was talking about it. I was talking about the regression of football, So I think football's regressed. This is why that team with Southgate in charge can literally go to a semi-final and potentially win a European Championship. If Gareth Southgate wins this European Championship, I will hold my hands up and say, look, Gareth, I salute you, bruv. You done it. I don't know how you done it, but it's still not good enough. The player needs to be better. You boil the life out of me. I got to do watch-alongs. You know, you got to think about me. You know what I mean? I got to do watch-alongs. Luckily, the kickoffs here are a little bit more humane. So I don't need to stay up to ridiculous o'clock to watch the live watch-along tomorrow and the day after. So peace to you guys, man. Peace to you guys. Now, Ruud van Nistelrooy will be starting his work this week. Apparently, rumours Ruud van Nistelrooy was at Carrington this week. Was at Carrington today. And apparently he's been putting his word across and he's been talking about his ideas. I really like the idea of Ruud van Nistelrooy coming to United and in putting his experience and his striking prowess. One of the greatest strikers of all time, of course. There's no Benny McCarthy here. This is Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy is one of the top 3 strikers in the Premier League history, in my humblest of humbles. And I believe bringing Ruud van Nistelrooy in was a master stroke by Erik ten Hag. It was a master stroke by Erik ten Hag. So yeah, I believe he's been at Carrington today, having a look around, probably still seeing the same kettle from 20 years ago. They're probably still seeing the same packet of toffees on the table that was there from 20 years ago. Still hasn't been moved. You know, everything is all over the place at Old Trafford, of course. But of course, we have plans for a 50 million revamp. So let's hope that all gets fixed up and our club gets fixed up and we start getting players in and we start moving up. I'm really excited to see Zirkzee in a Manchester United shirt, of course. Really excited. It's taken a while. Zirkzee wants to come to Manchester United. Zirkzee would be a very good signing for Manchester United. I'm very pleased about that signing. If we can make it happen, I'm very pleased about that signing. Rumour is here in Italy, as I stated, that he is going to sign for Manchester United. I will get you a copy of the Gazzetta dello Sport if you like. I'll pull it up in front of your face and I'll show you. It is almost confirmed. Over here, it's saying, don't shoot the messenger. I'm Sal Warner. This is Stretford Post. I'm not Fabrizio Romano, but I do get information as well. I get information from my different sources. No, it's not ketchup. No, it's not mayonnaise. We keep it at that. Yeah, so Zirkzee should be a Manchester United player. De Ligt is obviously stalling at the moment because obviously we're trying to agree a fee. The fee is in the region of £42 million, 50 million euros. So Manchester United are trying to negotiate that. There's obviously a sell-on clause as well that may be added into it. So we have to bear that in mind as well. So guys, De Ligt, Zirkzee, Ugarte, if they all walk through the door, how would you rate that? If they all walk through the door at the same time, who's going to have a heart attack? We're going to have a heart attack, ain't we? We're going to faint in front of your very eyes. That's what's going to happen. So if they walk through the door, fair play, salute, 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 salute. 2, Ineos. Well done. But it's all word at the moment. Nothing has happened, and you never know in football. Things can go pear-shaped. We remember Mikel holding a Man United shirt up. Do you remember those days? And he ended up not playing for Man United. Can you believe it? How embarrassing. But it was embarrassing for him because when he signed for Manchester United, when he rejected Man United and he made himself look like a right prat because he ended up signing for Chelsea and Manchester United became one of the most successful teams, the best team in the world. Mikel, remember that. So anything can happen in football. Players can change their mind. Agents want more money, this, that, and the other, held to ransom, this, that, and the other. But we need to get a move on. Manchester United, of course, are looking for other alternatives, other players, of course, young players coming through, young players in the Premier League. They're looking for future players, future stars as well. I'm a very big advocate for youth. Harry Amas coming through the ranks. You will see him in pre-season. I'm pretty sure of that. You will see Shea Lacey in pre-season. I'm pretty sure of that. So there's nothing to be downhearted about. We do have some good youngsters playing, of course, coming through. So of course, you can't rely on youngsters, but you have to keep that in mind. Yeah, and we do have to sign some experience as well. Zirkzee, player of the season for Bologna last season. The young player of the season, I believe, in the Serie A would be a brilliant buy, would be a brilliant signing. I'll be absolutely ecstatic with that move. It's a good start. Delict, Ugarte. What a start, guys. What a start. That would be very, very, very good start for Manchester United. Now, word is Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, the old conundrum of Mason Greenwood, could be leaving Manchester United for Marseille. Rumour is there's a fee agreed with Marseille. Would Marseille make a good move from Mason Greenwood? I mean, I'm not too sure. I would have preferred him to go to Juventus or a team like that, or Benfica, because we could have done a swap deal with João Neves, if you know what I mean. But Greenwood to Marseille, full fee, full deal, 35 million. I believe Mason Greenwood's worth 60, 70 million right now. He's even worth more. He's a generational talent. It's such a shame that we have to get rid of him. It's such a shame that we have to sell him. I feel very sad about that. I feel we, as a club, it's just one of them things, them sad things that when things happen like this, we have to move on. But we have to think about the player. We have to think about his well-being, of course, if he goes to the Premier League, and the abuse he would get. Imagine the abuse he gets. He gets abuse now. Imagine the abuse he will get in the Premier League, Yeah, 50, 70 million for Greenwood. Minimum, though, Kenny. Minimum, innit? Because, if he was playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid or something like that, he would be going for more than that. He was a generational talent. It's just so sad what has happened to him. 35 million is an absolute joke. It's better than 17 million that Lazio offered, but 35 million is an absolute joke. But what can we do? Beggars can't be choosers. They know we have to sell Greenwood. These clubs know we have to sell Greenwood. They know we got no choice but to sell Greenwood. Sadly, as sad as it is, they know we have to sell Greenwood. I don't want to sell Greenwood, but we have to do it, and we have to think about the players' well-being. And of course, there's a lot of people who feel very emotional about the whole subject. They feel very sad about the whole subject. Of course, I don't know what you feel about it. I don't think he can come back to Man United and play for Man United anymore, sadly as it is. Jadon Sancho is in talks with Juventus. Of course, I'm in Italy again. I've heard murmurs about Jadon Sancho. Oh, no, I'm not just speaking hearsay here. Jadon Sancho could be off to Juventus. Very big buzzing over here about Jadon Sancho going to Juventus. Be a very good move for him. A very good step in the right direction for himself. Because it's staying at Man United, it's not going to work. You disrespected the club, brought the club into disrepute. So I don't think you should be playing for Man United ever again. So, but never say never. People make mistakes. But Jadon Sancho could be on his way to Juventus, and I think that'd be a very good move for him. Yeah, gutted as well, Kenny, about Greenwood. He deserves a second chance. We all deserve a second chance. As I said, bro, we are human beings and we make mistakes, as I said. But I would stress, some Man United fans do feel very passionately about it, and we have to respect how they feel. I'm talking about a large proportion. And if Greenwood did come back to Man United, imagine the abuse he received, not only from rival fans, but Man United fans as well. We have to think about his mental health, his mental well-being. Of course, it's sad what has happened. It's devastating what has happened. I feel absolutely bad for the lad. He's back with his girlfriend and all that, but people heard the tapes, and people are not going to change their mind. For me, I believe we're human beings. We make silly mistakes. People are in prison for life for mistakes. Yeah, and that's just the way it is. They can't be let out of prison because they've done what they've done, innit? What's done is done, unfortunately. Sadly as it is, we can't take it back. As much as we would love to take it back, we can't take it back, and people have heard the noise. You can blame his girlfriend for that. You can blame his agents, whatever. You can blame him. You can blame whoever you want to blame. Those tapes were leaked, and what we heard was distressing. And me, a married man, who would never lay a hand on a woman, I felt a bit crazy about it. I felt, wow, a guy I loved, You know, a guy who's a fantastic prospect, you know, a fantastic generational talent, the new Robin van Persie, they'll call him. It's sad. But I think if he can stay away and go to Juventus or go to Marseille, he might get in the England team. Of course, we've got a very woke manager at the moment, so he's very self-righteous and has his favourites. Some people can get away with things, some people can't. Carl Walker, for example, you know, they can get away with anything they like, but Man United players know, which I know, which is why the rumour about Southgate being a Man United fan is a complete myth. It's a complete lie, you know. So, yeah, sad for him, but I wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best of in everything, his future endeavours, everything he does. And I hope upon hope he reaches his full potential. Moving around to the various clubs isn't good for him. But Marseille, partisan crowd, very, very passionate club, very famous club. The only club, of course, who've had European success in regards to the French league. So good luck to Mason Greenwood. I hope he absolutely smashes it at Marseille, scores a load of goals, and there's no choice but for him to play for England again. And I do hope he plays for England again. And I hope he fulfills his full potential. He's a young lad. Let's remember that. He's a young lad. We all make mistakes when we're young. And, you know, sometimes, you know, we have to try and forgive and forget. You know, forgiveness is divine, as God once said, you know. To err is humane. To forgive is divine, you know. So what can we say? Who am I to say? Who am I to say? I'm just Sal Warner on a Stretford Post stream. So we have to wait and see, guys. But I feel you, Kenny. I know what you mean. In regards to Greenwood, of course, there's been an offer, big offer of 35 million for Mason Greenwood. They know that our hands are dealt in regards to Mason Greenwood. So we cannot argue, we cannot cry. We have to maybe just accept what we're offered, move on from it, and we get the full money because he's a youth team player. So we'll get the full amount of money for FFP point of view, and that money will go straight into the kitty and go straight into the transfer fund, you know. So, and of course we can move on from there, and we can put the money into the transfers that we need, you know. Zirkzee coming in, of course, which is a fantastic news for us, you know. And straight away we're down to business. Now, rumours occurring that I've heard online and various outlets that Manchester United are desperate to sell Marcus Rashford. Now, this is a very touchy subject, of course, born and bred, of course, and there's a lot of Player FC things going on here. A lot of love for Marcus Rashford. A lot of love for me as well. I do love Marcus Rashford when he's on fire. But in my opinion, the noise surrounding Marcus Rashford is too much. I think last season it was a distraction. And in this period of time for Manchester United, which is, I tell you, one of the most important periods in our history right now, in regards to recent history, one of the most important moments in recent history, our rebuild on the football pitch, our rebuild, and we have to concentrate on the rebuild. We do not need any distractions. We do not need any rumours. We do not need any leaks anymore. We need to concentrate on the focus, which is Manchester United getting back to the summit of English football, and that's what we need to do, and we need to do that fast. We need to do that fast. And with Marcus Rashford, I don't think he's quite sees eye to eye with Erik ten Hag. I don't. There's too much that happened last season. Of course, he went to Belfast. Of course, he was dropped a couple of times. Of course, Marcus Rashford done that interview, didn't he? So I do believe that him and Erik ten Hag, there's no love lost. There isn't 100% relationship there. Of course, Marcus Rashford very close to Jadon Sancho as well. And I just believe that his football would improve immensely if he just left Manchester United now and played for a different club. Because sometimes you need a change, and sometimes you need to have a different environment. Manchester United is a fantastic club, a big club, but it's too much pressure for Marcus Rashford. There's too much pressure on Marcus Rashford. I feel sorry for the lad, some of the abuse he was receiving on the pitch, but some of it he doesn't bring on himself. Scoring a goal after 10 to 20 games and doing that to the cameras. You don't do them sort of things at Man United. Score a goal, celebrate the fans who love you, who support you, who pay your wages, celebrate the fans, and you carry on. You carry on. You're a fantastic player. You're a great player. When you're on fire, you're one of the best. Do it and concentrate on actually impressing Man United, playing for Man United, playing for that badge. I loved your performance in the FA Cup final. It warmed my heart, mate, your performance in the FA Cup final. It was very good. Well done, Rashford. But if Man United had a chance for a 27-year-old to sell him now, would you take it? Would you take 60, 70 million for Marcus Rashford? Would you do a swap deal with Marcus Rashford? Would you do that? Of course, swap deals are very hard to do, are very hard to get through the door, of course, because agents, agreements between players, etc. A lot of work to do back and forth. And as you know, it's hard to do one deal for us, let alone two at the same time. So we have to think about that, of course. There are positive noises coming out of Ineos. I do believe this is a different time now. I do believe that they will fulfill their promises. I believe that, and I'm believing in them. It's up to them not to let me down. It's up to them not to let me down. Now, I'm out here in Italy, of course. I come here a lot, so 3-4 times a year. I will be looking at different points of view in regards to transfer news, in regards to what's going on over here in this side of Europe. So I'll keep you updated, and if I hear any news, I will be bringing it live to you. A little bit more about Mark Gui, Manchester United, of course. Mark Gui, as rumoured to be handed in the transfer request. This has alerted Manchester United representatives that Gui may be available for a transfer. The only stumbling block is Gui's price tag. Of course, British Premier League, and you get that tax, don't you? You get that tax. He won't be going for anything less than 60 million. So we will have to maybe pass on that one. De Ligt is cheaper. Concentrate on De Ligt and get De Ligt. Forget Gui for now. De Ligt doesn't work. Go on to pastures new. We also need to get Ugarte through the door. Midfield, central midfield is just as important as the defence, just important as strikers. We were severely lacking last season there. Casemiro looks likely to go to Saudi Arabia if we could find a suitable offer. There's a lot of noise coming out of Saudi Arabia in regards to Casemiro. I live in the Middle East, so I'm seeing a lot of things. Casemiro this, Casemiro that. Casemiro could be on his way to Al Ittihad, or a club of that Al Hilal, or the club of that nature, you know. So he could be going to Saudi Arabia, and good luck to him, because he's at that age now. He could pick up a big packet, a wage packet, not a packet of crisps, a big wage packet, and he can go from there, you know, and do well over there, and sort out his life, sort out your life. Yeah, so he can go there and he can enjoy his life over there, and I wish him the best of luck. Great player first season, poor season second season. He might be out the door. If Ugarte comes, it looks that way, doesn't it? We cannot have both. Obviously, we got Mainu as well. We cannot have both. The wage needs to be deducted. It needs to be gone, you know. So off the books. It needs to be off the books, you know, off the books. Of course, Manchester United still have Lindelof. Manchester United still have Casemiro still. Manchester United still have Wan-Bissaka as well. Manchester United still have Pellistri. What do you make of Anthony? What do you make of these players? Who would you let go? I'm going to do my top 10 of players who I would let go this week. I'll be giving my opinions who I will let go, who I would sign as well. So my top 10 will be coming this week. My top 10-o-meter will be coming this week. So look forward to that. I hope you could join me for that. Please don't forget to smash a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing as many streams as I can whilst I'm out here. Of course, apologies for this morning. Couldn't make it for Breaking Dawn. Was traveling. Flight left at 1:30 in the morning, UAE time. Arrived in Istanbul about 4:30 in the morning. Ended up in Italy late. So, you know, I couldn't do Breaking Dawn, because dawn means dawn. Dawn, not dawn French. Dawn means dawn. I'm not dawn French. I'm not absolutely fabulous. Some may think that, some may not. I'm not absolutely fabulous, but Breaking Dawn should mean Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn should mean when that sun rises from the sky, I'm bringing you the news. If I cannot bring you the news when the sun rises from that sky, don't think I'm going to bring you the news, because I'm not a vampire, no. But the sun, before the sun comes up, I need to bring you that news. When that's news early in Europe, 7 a.m. UK time, 8 a.m. Italy time, 10 a.m. Middle Eastern time. And that's what it's about. And that's what I need to do. I need to bring you that news fast. And I need to keep you all entertained. My community, Kenny, Kaz, what's going on? All of you guys. Kaz, what's going on? Sorry, I moved my camera there. I get a little bit excited here. Thank you for joining for Chatterbox. I'm going to be bringing the latest news here from Italy, and we're having a look at the newspapers, various things. I will go to the Diego Maradona Stadium as well and put up my banner. I will risk my life for you guys. I will do that. If you want me to do that, I will. I'll do it for my community. That's what I'm about. I do it for my community. I'm out and about. I won't forget you guys. I'm here for my community. Please don't forget to smash likes. Please spread the word to everyone. Everyone. Who are Man United going to sign? Zirkzee looks like he's going to be done by the end of the week. Zirkzee. Greenwood looks like he's out the door as well. Greenwood, wooden door, gone. He looks like he's out the door. Gooey. Rumours is he could be going to Manchester United. He's handed in a transfer request, as rumoured. Delict. Where are you, my man? Delict. Where are you going to sign for Man United? Delict. It needs work. It's a bit patchy, a bit rough. I'll get there. Got time on my hands. Could get there. So Delict should be a Manchester United player by the end of this month or the end of the year. We hope. Whatever. 42 million. Man United, get it done. Get it done. Get it done, guys. Get it done. Please, get it done, mate. Get it done. Guys, thank you so much for joining me this fine evening. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Such a pleasure to have you here with me. You know, I've had a long night. I ain't even had a wink of sleep. You can see the bags under my eyes. You can carry things in these eye bags. You can carry things. It's very productive. My eye bags are so low that you can carry things. Goodness me. I haven't had a wink of sleep. I'm here. I'm bringing you the news. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about bringing you the news. I talk about the club we love. How are Man United going to get back to the top? How are we going to get back to the top? We need to get back to the top. Delict, Ugarte, Zirkzee, through the door, like a boss, coming soon. 3 in a row, through the door, like a boss. 333. We do things in 3. Trinity, whatever you want to call it. Treble. We're going to bring those players through the door. And it's going to be a good start. And we are Ten Hag in. And we're going to support Ten Hag until we're blue in the face. He gets those players through the door. He has his players through the door before pre-season. He gets to work on his team. He gets to work on his tactics. Yes. So we got to start next season against Fulham next season with a win, with a 5-0 win, and we move on from there, and we go on a run, and we do this. We does this. We're Manchester United. We're the biggest club in the world. We should be challenging for a title. Which other big club like ours? What club is as big as ours that doesn't challenge for the title? We need to challenge for the title. We aim for the stars. At least if we aim for the stars, as I've always said, we land on the clouds rather than aiming for the clouds and landing in the mud. We need to aim for the stars. That's what we need to do. We need to think positive, and we need to believe that we can do it. We can win this league. We can challenge for this league. We're Manchester United. Let's get those transfers through the door. Let's get those transfers out. Let's do this, guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Love you all. Love you all. Please spread the word. Subscribe. Smash a like. Let's do this, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it won't be a Dawn French. Guys, have a great evening and enjoy it. It's no football today. It's bad for some. No watch-alongs and this and that. But we've got the semi-final tomorrow, and I will be watching along for that, guys. Peace. 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 What's better? Peace. Peace. Yeah. Should I think about another goodbye to you? Is it salute? Salute. Salute. What should I do? What's the best one? Salute. Salute. I have my own little thing, innit? No thing. No, I just do things. I wing it. That's me. That's what I do. I wing it. Guys, thank you so much. Love you all. Take it easy. Have a wicked evening, yeah?